So I'm gonna, do my little button pushing and then I'll meet you on the mat and we'll start in child's pose.
As you get settled into your child's pose, just start to tune into your breathing. We start in the same place, coming into awareness of the movement of your breath. And this breath is a doorway into the present moment. So as you sink into your pose and you deepen into your breathing, you can allow yourself to let go of any distractions. Let go of anything that might draw your awareness away from yourself. Just let it go. Let it exit your space for now. So that during this practice, you can really be present with yourself and with your experience. And take a couple more deep, full breaths and really expand through your back body. Expand into the space behind your kidneys and your heart. And as you breathe out that exhale, just feel yourself really connecting with the earth. And again, just take that full, deep, satisfying breath. And let yourself really sink into the earth like a little seed, gaining all of its nourishment, germinating in the soil, connecting with the earth. And just slowly start to roll your forehead from side to side, just rolling your forehead on your mat. Massaging any stress out of your face. Then you can roll your wrists around, just kind of mobilizing through the hands and the wrists. You can wiggle your fingers, inviting a gentle movement into your body. Then slowly begin to walk your hands over to the left. So reaching out through your arms, walk those hands as far across to the left side as you can. Really reach through the right fingertips. And you can even start to lean your weight towards the right hip. Just kind of leaning away from the stretch, getting a deeper opening along your side body and your shoulders. Then gently make your way back through center, walking your hands back down the middle. And we'll go all the way to the right side. So walking those hands across to the right, reach all the way across with that left hand so that you feel the stretch along your shoulder and through your ribs. Then you can lean your weight into the left hip, deepening the stretch along the side body. So just breathe into that, get into that stretch, gently letting your side body open. And we'll slowly start to walk your hands back to center. And as you fold over your legs here, I want you to reach your fingertips forward, really like tiptoe your fingertips towards the front of your mat until maybe the palms of your hands start to lift away from the floor and your arms are fully extended. Your elbows may lift away from the mat, and we'll sink your heart towards the earth for a deeper stretch into the chest and shoulders. Take a deep breath in and exhale, a deep breath out. Then we're going to lift your gaze towards the front of your mat and begin to shift your weight forward over your hands. And we'll set up that tabletop position. And if you remember from Monday, we really want to spread the hands wide apart, lifting through the inner palm. And you could even practice coming up onto your fingertips, building more strength through your hands and through your forearms. Then tucking your toes underneath you to build strength and stability in your legs. Start to dig your toes into the mat. Press down through your fingertips and your hands. Then we'll inhale together and lift your heart and tail. Roll your shoulders down your back as you draw your rib cage forward. Tipping your tailbone to the sky, you feel a deep stretch in your belly. Take another inhale here. See if you can stretch it even further. Then we'll exhale and curl it in. Try to lift from your belly. So we're lifting from the underside, hugging in your core, strengthening your abdominals as you press your spine to the sky. Then again, let's open it up, leading with your breath. Slowly inhale as you link the breath with the movement, opening to the very top of the breath, to the top of the pose. Then we exhale and round it in, squeezing through your core, pressing into the earth to help you reach your spine to the sky. And one more time, let's inhale and open it up. Nice, slow, deep breath. Take it all the way to the top. And then we'll exhale and curl it in, rounding through your spine. Press against the earth. Stretch your back. Then we'll slowly make your way back to neutral. Nice, strong tabletop. Now walk your hands forward to the top of your mat. Reaching through your fingertips, let your heart melt down towards the floor. So your hips are aligned over your knees. So you still have this nice, strong support through the legs, allowing you to reach through your fingers, extending through your arms, and breath by breath, you allow your chest to soften towards the earth. Now this is a big stretch in the chest for sure, but see if you can tune in to what's going on in your legs. If your legs have become weak or have checked out of the pose, see if you can really stabilize through the legs, bringing the shins parallel, digging into the earth, allowing you to sink a little deeper in your chest. Yeah. Let's slowly walk your hands in and press yourself back up. And then move your spine any which way. So we're just going to take a couple deep breaths and just move your spine around, letting it open, taking your time to feel into your body, giving yourself permission to just explore here. See what feels good. What does your body want? What does your body need today? Then we'll slowly begin to resolve the movement, taking your time. There's no rush. And just slowly start to bring your movement to a close, making your way back to center, coming back to that strong tabletop position. Now spread your fingertips wide on your mat. Come back to those good strong hands. Dig your toes into the mat and start to lift your tailbone. So really try to lift from the tail, drawing your hips up and up and up, opening into your down dog. Now here in the beginning, let's just pedal out the feet a few times, stretching into the backs of your legs. So we want to give your body a moment to receive this pose. And especially if you're practicing with us in the morning time, I find that the morning is when my body is usually the tightest. So I have to really give myself permission to take it slow. Whereas an evening practice is like my body is more open and it's easier to get deeper. So as you're ready, you can just take a couple deep breaths, settling into your down dog, and see how much you can bring the pose to life here. So check in, like look back at your feet and your ankles and make sure that your heels are disappearing behind your ankles, right? So you shouldn't see your heels to the inside or to the outside. Look up at your shins and see that they're parallel, and see if you can lift up and engage the strength of your legs, hugging the muscles onto the bone. Then press your hands into the earth, extending through your shoulders and your chest, and hug your belly up and in. Yes. Good work, team. We're going to gently walk your feet forward, one little step at a time, taking your time to come to the top of your mat. And as you step your feet forward, make sure that your legs are parallel. So just the same, you want to see that your feet are aligned, that your shins are lined up. Check in that your knees are not like rolling in towards the center. See if you can anchor through the outer edges of your feet. Lift up through the inner thighs, right? So we really start to activate the legs in your forward fold. Maintain that strength in the legs. Slide your hands up to your shins, and as you inhale your breath, begin to extend through your spine. Roll your shoulders down your back and extend out through the crown of your head. Lift your belly up and in, engaging the strength of your core as you lengthen through the sides of your waist. Take one more deep breath in here. Really call upon the strength of your legs. Then we'll exhale and release. Let your body fold. Then let's just pedal the knees right and left, shifting your weight side to side. This will give you a little more stretch along the outsides and the insides of your legs. And it's just kind of a nice way to relax after doing, those strong contractions. So we'll come back to center here, folding over your legs, and we're going to go again. So start by rooting down through your toes, root down through your heels, and lift through that inner arch of your foot. Lift up on the shins, engage your legs, hug your belly up and in as you slide your hands to your shins. Inhale slowly and extend your spine. Reaching out through the crown of your head, roll your shoulders down, lengthen through your neck, lengthen through your side body. Then we'll exhale and release, folding your body down. You can bend your knees side to side. Whew. We're going to go one more time here. Coming back through center, make that connection to the earth through the foundation of your feet. Lift up on your legs, press your hands into your shins as you mindfully, intentionally extend through your spine, really tuning into every little detail of the movement. Then we'll exhale and release, folding your body down. Now we're going to slowly come to stand, and I want you to really think about rolling your spine from the bottom to the top. So we start by anchoring down through the sitting bones. Slowly begin to unroll your spine. Let your arms and shoulders relax. Your head is heavy. Okay, your head is going to be the very, very last thing. So slowly, slowly unrolling the spine. Let your shoulders relax and just naturally drop into place. And your head slowly rolls on top. You come all the way to stand. Take some deep breaths here and feel what's going on in your body. You can bring your hands to a prayer position at your heart and really give yourself permission to awaken your pose, rooting down through the feet. Lift up on your legs, hugging the muscles onto the bones. Lift up out of your pelvis. It's like creating space around the hips. Then lift up on your side body so you create more space between the hip and the ribs. Press your palms together so you engage the strength of your chest and your shoulders as you roll your shoulders down your back. Lift up through your heart, lift up through the crown of your head, and experience the fullness of this awakened mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale a deep breath out. And then let's inhale and stretch your fingertips to the sky. Lifting tall. Hug your belly in as you reach for the sky. We'll exhale and dive forward with a nice long spine. So we're reaching all the way forward until you fold over your legs, and we'll just gently bend your knees side to side a couple times. Coming back into that forward fold, let your head and shoulders relax so you release the tension behind your neck. Then we'll slowly come back to center here, and we're going to step back into a plank pose. Plant your hands onto your mat, spreading your fingers wide, rooting into the earth so we can establish strong hands before you even step back. So really pressing into the earth, you can begin to make your way back, stepping your feet to the back edge of your mat. We come into a nice strong plank pose. Now at any time, you can always lower your knees down. No worries, okay? For a stronger practice, we keep the knees lifted. Now lift your head up, lift your heart up, and see if you can shift forward towards the front, shifting your heart forward. Then draw your hips up and back. We're pressing directly back to down dog. Look and see that your hands are strong. See if you can rotate the creases of your elbows towards the front as you open through your chest and shoulders, bringing your ears inside your biceps. Let's take a deep breath in here. Exhale a deep breath out, anchoring towards the earth. Again, inhale fully, draw your hips high. Exhale and anchor into the earth.